What up, guys? Kevin here. Final Fantasy VII Remake. We're talking about it again. Woohoo! It's a great game. It's one of my favorite games of all time, guys. So, yeah, I'm going to talk about it when I can. And there seems to be very, 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 very positive, very intriguing, very holy crap, is this real news regarding Xbox and Final Fantasy VII Remake. The game that we assumed was going to come. I remember like last year, it felt like there was a lot of rumors that it was going to happen. And look, Xbox Brazil. This is from the Xbox Brazil account. This isn't like someone else who may have goofed up. Now, the Xbox Brazil account may have goofed up. Apparently, it's Father's Day in Brazil. Who knew that Brazil had Father's Day? But that is today. And they put out the Father's Day tweet. They're showing a bunch of fathers in gaming. And there is a very, very interesting, not only is it interesting, just where it's located is very interesting. And this is a mistake that I don't think Xbox would make, even Xbox Brazil. We know Xbox Brazil isn't the same as like Xbox up here in North America, where you got Bill Gates and everybody watching every move. So they could F up, but we got Barrett and Marlene. Sorry, I tried to do a Barrett impression and failed horribly. But yeah, that game's not on Xbox. Final Fantasy VII Remake is not on Xbox. It has not been announced for Xbox. I think Xbox dorks have moved on from this game ever coming to Xbox. But now with recent developments, we saw Phil Spencer go on stage at the Final Fantasy XIV event, which was insane, and shake hands with Yoshi P and the head honcho Kiryu, who is also pictured here, on stage, just shaking hands, coming out and saying, hey, we're going to get these Square Enix games on Xbox when we can. It sounds like Final Fantasy VII Remake can now finally come to Xbox. So when is this going to get announced? Well, we got Gamescom coming up, and Xbox is going to be huge there. They're going to be huge. You know who's not going to be huge there? You know what? I don't want to make this fanboy. PlayStation's not going to be there because they got no games. Maybe this gets announced there. Maybe this gets announced at Gamescom. And I could see this being a day and date drop. We may wake up. It's possible we wake up tomorrow and Final Fantasy VII Remake gets announced for Xbox. And you can play it on Game Pass tomorrow. But more than likely, if it is coming, probably Gamescom. The Tokyo Game Show, I think that's happening, next month? Xbox usually does stuff there too. Maybe it get announced as there, or maybe this is just a total F-up. Someone's just like, crap, gaming dads, and they just search and they found a list and they saw Barrett and Marlene, like, oh, we'll use that one, and they're not aware that the game's not on Xbox. So, yeah, we know like Sony. Didn't we hear Sony like locked up all the main Final Fantasy games in perpetuity? Now, I don't know what that contract looks like, but it sounds like the Kiryu guy who took over Square Enix said, nah, this isn't working. We need to do the Capcom. We need to do the Sega. We need to do basically what everyone else is doing, their approach, because it's successful, which is put their games everywhere. When you don't put a game on Xbox, you get the Xbox fan base hating on the game. And you don't need that negativity. You could say the same for Starfield. All I see is PlayStation fan base just hate Starfield. Just hate it so much. And that's not good. That's not good. Now, it works for Xbox because their game's going to come to PC. If it's only come to Xbox, that'd be a huge issue. But it's going to come to PC and do just fine. It's already one of the best sellers. It's going to be like the best seller on Steam this year. So, yeah, this is, I think Sony might be looking to buy Square Enix and saying, hey, go ahead and launch the games on Xbox because we need this to look as smooth as possible to the regulatory boards across the world, because we saw how much of a hassle that was put up with Xbox buying Activision. And Sony's in first place. So it's like, hey, no, these games came to the Xbox. So yeah, we're not doing anything shady because they'll probably look at the previous dealings. You know what this could be? You know what this could be? Sony effed around and now they're found out. Now they're losing their third party games because we got senators, representatives basically saying, hey, why is Japan making deals with Japanese companies to keep games off Xbox? And I think that's breaking some type of trade agreements. So this might be Japan saying, hey, Sony, hey, Square Enix, you need to fix this because we're in trouble here. And that's all because Sony effed around and now they found out. Now they're losing their exclusives. They already lost Final Fantasy 14, which is big. I was playing that this morning. It's a 10-year-old game. Like, it's not only a 10-year-old game, it's one of the best Final Fantasy games you can play today. But very cool. Right now, before I saw this, I was at like, all right, maybe 5%, maybe like 10-15% after Phil Spencer and Kiryu weird handshake. But now I'm probably at like 50 right now, 50% of this happening. Could be a mistake. Again, could be a mistake, but I beat the game 4 times. I got it on Steam. I need to go back and play it there. I mean, it comes to Xbox. I'll play it there too. Comes to Switch, I will not play it on Switch. You know why? Because the Switch looks like shit. Looks like poop. You play games on Switch. So the Switch should only be for like kids. I know adults like Switch stuff, Switch games. I like Xenoblade, but yeah. A game like that, you need to play on a console or PC. I think the PC version's okay now. So, all right, I got to go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you later. Later.